One step forward, two steps back. The unseen preparation for future success. The adage, one step forward, two steps back, often carries a negative connotation, suggesting stagnation or even regression. However, when viewed through the lens of preparation and mastery, it reveals itself as a fundamental, often crucial, component of true progress and future success. It's not a sign of failure, but rather an integral part of the learning curve, a cycle of advancement and refinement that ultimately builds resilience and expertise. Consider the titans of their respective fields, individuals whose legendary status was forged, not just in victories, but in the relentless pursuit of perfection through repeated attempts and setbacks. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, famously stated, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." His missing 1,000 shots in practice wasn't a failure. It was the rigorous, often frustrating process of honing his craft. Each missed shot provided data, a subtle adjustment, a deeper understanding of his mechanics, the court and the pressure. The two steps back of repeated practice, of dissecting errors and rebuilding technique, were the very foundation upon which his championships were built. Similarly, the early days of Tiger Woods' golf career were undoubtedly filled with moments of confusion and frustration. Learning to master a swing, to understand the subtle interplay of body mechanics, club speed, and ball trajectory involves countless repetitions where the desired outcome isn't achieved. There are shots that go astray, putts that lip out, and drives that hook or slice. For a young Tiger, not understanding why he missed a shot wasn't a roadblock, but an invitation for deeper inquiry. It prompted analysis, feedback, and more practice. The two steps back were the moments of self-correction, the deliberate unlearning of inefficient habits, and the patient rebuilding of a more perfect form. These seemingly backward movements were in fact the essential groundwork for his unprecedented dominance. The one step forward represents the visible progress, a new skill acquired, a concept grasped, a small victory achieved. It's the moment of breakthrough, the feeling of getting closer to the goal, but without the two steps back, the diligent practice, the critical self-assessment, the willingness to dismantle and reconstruct. That initial step forward often leads to a plateau. It's an iterative process of trial and error, of pushing boundaries and then retreating to reinforce fundamentals. That true mastery emerges. This cycle is a form of deliberate practice, where the focus isn't just on doing, but on doing better. It requires humility to acknowledge imperfections, patience to endure repetition, and resilience to overcome frustration. It's the messy, often unglamorous work that happens behind the scenes, far from the spotlight of performance. In essence, one step forward, two steps back is not a detour. It is the path. It is the continuous loop of experimentation, feedback, adjustment, and refinement that prepares us for the future. It builds not just skill, but also character, teaching us the invaluable lessons of perseverance, adaptability, and the profound understanding that true progress is rarely linear, but always earned through the courageous embrace of the setback.